geek'd, what's poppin'? It's Adonis. We are back with a very special reaction of God of High School. Now, this is super interesting. I'm very excited. The God of High School anime, if you guys are unaware, I do reactions to it here on the channel. So if you guys want to check those out, I'll leave a card link up here and a link in the description. Without further ado, guys, let's get into chapter, we'll probably do like 1 through 3. We're going to do chapter 1 right now here on Webtoon. So let's go. I'm very excited. This is God of High School. So we see some kind of, I don't know, important building. Sir Prosecutor gang is on the phone. Oh, put him through. Oh, this has got to be Park. Ah, sure. Okay, so this is the island, huh? Hey, Assemblyman Park. You must be really busy lately. Okay, so these are the dudes that they were talking to on the phone the first episode. What do you want? Well, according to a rumor, you're working on a bill that may be dangerous. So this dude said, he called him Assemblyman. Sir Prosecutor gang is on. Okay, so Assemblyman, so is he some kind of governing person? You know? He said, you're working on a bill that may be dangerous. If you do this, it'll put us prosecutors in a tough spot. He's like, what? How much do you want? He asks. I'm sorry, but you've crossed the line this time. I'll see you at the public prosecution's office pretty soon. And I'm enjoying using the money you've sent me, by the way. Well then. And he clicks the phone on my man's. Wow, as expected, prosecutor gang. You got that scary Mr. Park completely under your control. He's like, shut up. That bastard's crazy. Yeah, do you know, though? Who in their right mind would try to pass a bill like this? He's like, what kind of bill is it? Caught him right in the act. Something seemed fishy when he raised his bribes lately. Hey, Mr. Park. Huh? Come here. Come on. Mr. Park. Hold on, it says, hey, Mr. Park. So... oh, so is she talking to Mr. Park like she thought he was still on the phone? Is that what's going on? Or is this dude related to him? They can't be related. They can't be related. They're definitely not related. Okay, so maybe she thought he was on the phone? What is that? And I'm assuming that's the hand. Boom. Drops on. How's the progress? They'll be receiving their invitations today. Good. Squeak. Step. Got the hand of God on that, right? Which is interesting because we find out later. All right, we'll talk about that. Hurry, don't have much time. And obviously he's in front of that mural situation. Yes, sir. So this is interesting, really quick, because at the beginning of the anime, it's very similar, right? My man's is sitting here talking to Mr. Park, right? Talking about, you know, a bill that he submitted. Still on the cocky swag, but see here they got the massages going. My man's chilling and stuff, right? Right? That whole scenario is very similar, but definitely different. You're going to learn who really runs this country, Park Mujin, right? So, and then you see this whole situation right here of this hand literally dropping from the sky. Now, this situation here is dope because it's obviously showing stuff that we can't really see, right? On this situation, we do get this, these quick panels, right? The look up, what, thump, right? That's all we get. We don't get the, the whole scene changing. We don't get the, the birds. We don't get the water receding. We don't get, the hand coming down, the smoke, all of the elements changing due to this gigantic hand shifting air and gravity. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have no concept what that is. Like, this whole thing is completely different. So this is dope. And you see, obviously, the hand and the cross on my man's eyes. So this section here, now, it may be a little bit different. We may still get some of this in the webcomic. But right now, those things are automatically popping out, story-wise, that just things that you would get in an animation versus things that you would get in a webcomic, right? Because you have to set certain moods and things like that and build anticipation for things. A little bit different than, in a comic. But this is dope. How's the progress? We'll be seeing the invitation later today. Good. Squeak. My dude walks off. He's talking there. Oh, Jesus. Was it a new weapon? Well, we're still not sure yet. He's like, bro, what happened, bro? There was a hand that just dropped. He's staring, and he sees it, bro. Bro, before, after. That's a hand, bro. What the heck happened? Right? I mean, if you saw that for real, you'd be like, what? Crack, face. He won. What in the world? No way. Now, gulp. I'm the best fighter. Okay. La la la. My name is Morty Jin. 17 years old. So he's 17. So he's about to be a man. Right? He's grown almost. He's damn near grown. So at least they're not like 15. Like they're about to be, ready to go. My fighting record, 299 bouts, 297 wins, 2 ties, 0 losses. In other words, I've never lost a fight before. Why am I so good at fighting? That's simple. Because I learned Taekwondo from my grandfather, the only one and only, the one and only family I have. Now, we see my man with the X's on his arms. Obviously, we saw that in the recent episode. Now this makes sense why his arm is people know why his arm looks the way it looks. Good. He was like, thanks to that, I can clearly see someone's punches no matter how fast whenever I fight. Oh, chill. I just keep my eyes open and avoid all their punches. That's why I've never been hit before. What's more, no matter how big they are, I can knock them down with a single punch. So he's one punch man. As expected, Taekwondo, our national sport, it's even been recognized as an official sport in the Olympics. The best fighter. I'm the best fighter. the best fighter. Mr. Morty Jin. This motherfucker's like, ha, congratulations. You're now qualified to participate in the God of High School competition. So this is your man's that we see. He's one of the commissioners. We know how saucy the commissioners are. So very excited. And this dude just walks off. I'm the best. I'm the best. The dude whooshes in front of him. Fire. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. I am R, a commissioner for the God of High School. And he's like, like I said, and he keeps walking. He's like, you learned Taekwondo too, didn't you? I saw the way you just moved. And he was like, okay. Come on, don't pretend you don't know. And he's like, despite how I look, I'm actually a black belt in Taekwondo. Huh? It's interesting that Taekwondo has that kind of skill. Anyways, you're qualified to join the God of High School. The best fight. He just completely ignoring him. If you win, we'll grant your wish. He's like, what you talking about, Willis? What wish you talking about? What do you mean? I brought him in the same thing. And I'm like, what wish? Hold on. What wish? He's like, sorry? If you win the championship, we'll give you anything you desire. Money, honor, anything you may want. He said, I see, okay. And he just keeps walking off. All right. He's mad now. Like, bruh, you keep acting like I'm not here. I'm whoosh. Cuts his face. He's like, what? The competition rules are simple. It doesn't matter what kind of martial arts you use. And there are no limits with weapons as well. I did not know that. We will also take complete responsibility for your safety. I will tell you again, Mr. Morty Jin. Swipe, swipe. You're qualified to participate in the God of High School. How did you do that? Whoa! Time out. Wow. I did not see that coming. I just thought he was excited that my man's cut his face. He turns around and he has a freaking tunnel through the trees. My man's creating pathways. Let's go. When you participate in God of High School, you'll learn. But more than that, if you win, I don't need any of that. Let's fight right now. If you beat me, then I'll participate in the God of what's its name. And he was like, must we do this? He's like, come on, bruh. Let's go. I slept. Spring up. He was like, I lost. Oh, my man's just so upset. Tremble, 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 the God of High School. Maybe it's time to get serious. Yeah, you got touched up. My dude's all touched up, bro. He was like, yo, man, give me them hands. He got them hands. He caught them. Morijin, 17, fighter record, 300 bouts, 297 wins, 2 ties, and 1 loss. That's dope. Grandpa, I finally met someone who's strong. You scoundrel, tell me in person. And these invitations were delivered to Jeolla Province, Gyeongsang Province. Oh, these are provinces in Korea. Got it. And beyond that, to China, okay, Spain, the USA, France and beyond. Okay. So, and that's why we had that one chick from the USA. So it seems like the nationals aren't just, because I remember they had some people in the first tournament from the United States. But does that mean that the next tournament that they're in now, which is kind of like the finals, there are other people from other countries? Or I'm still a little confused about that. They were delivered all over the world. Let me like that real quick. Gotta support. Let me subscribe to God of High School real quick as well. The cool part about that too is your account is linked on Webtoon. So anytime you like and subscribe to a webcomic, any application you log into, it's kind of like any subscription-based app. You log into it on your phone, on your iPad, whatever, your computer, and you have all your webcomics that you're reading, where you left off, the last chapter you were on, you continue where you were. It's actually really fire. I actually like it a lot. So this is very different because there are some things in this that we did not get in this first episode of God of High School, which is really cool. Obviously we still have a couple of things here. Some quick little backstory tidbits, just flashes of Mori. But some of this stuff, as far as the invitation situation, we didn't see, I don't think, until episode 2. I don't think so. Or maybe we saw at the end during this, actually. I think it was during this when we saw that kind of quick little interaction because he was talking about a person that he met or one of the people he recruited. But we'll get into some of the similarities once we get through this. My name is Yongjae. Is it Yongjae Park? My assistant's name is Made in Korea. ZZ. Down for the internet cafe? Sure. Yawn. TikTok. Boss, I'm here. Oh, this is Han, bro. Let's go. You're here. Yes, sir. 3 black bean noodles to Young Apartment, District 1. Please hurry. Note, District 1 represents the first section of apartments that are in Jeongnam area? Sorry, guys. I don't speak Korean, so I apologize. It's a way of organizing the many apartments in one area. Got it. So my man is out here doing this thing, TikTok. That'll be $2. Thank you. Please come again. Dawi, good job today. You too. See you tomorrow. My man's knocked out is he on a bus? What's he doing? TikTok, chirp, chirp. Says early morning, clank. Yeah, hi. And I said, oh, this is his boy. I stopped on my way to school. Bastard, you're already a model student. Now this. How are you feeling? Same as usual. The view looks nice. And we saw some of this at the end of his little interaction with him during the final bout when we find out that my man's didn't make it. Are you still working part-time? Yeah, I think I can afford a car soon. He's like, stop lying. You think I'm an idiot? Even a little kid would know that my hospital bills are too much for my sister to handle alone. Despite that, you're thinking I'll be fine without your help. Cough, 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 cough. Huff, huff, huff. You may have, you have money? Buy me food. No, I don't. 2 dried squid legs, please. My dude over slurping. Cool. Step. So we got some dudes over here trying to punk him and shit. Okay. Hey, watch it. My dude spilled it all over himself. I'm sorry. It was already dirty. It doesn't matter. Shakes his hand. Your name? I'm Han, homie. Watch your back from now on. Han, isn't he the Han of Mad Cow? Who's that? There was a duo known as Mad Cow. They had all the gangs in Gangnam under their thumbs. Does he look like a legend, even with those droopy eyes? Probably not. He keeps walking. So this was obviously when your man's was actually healthy. That's what they were talking about. That's what we saw that flashback of in the anime. So we're getting cool backstory here. This is so dope. I feel like this is a great way to like support the anime. Like you get details of the story that maybe they left out or choose to pull out just for the sake of time. So this is dope. So you're getting some backstory stuff that you didn't really get to see. This is fire. You did well this month too. I added $30 more for your hard work. Wow, thank you so much. You're welcome. Nice to meet you. Oh, it's your boy Q in this thing, bro. You saw how saucy he just got. Q got that ice and steez all day. I love it. I'm from the God of High School. In the God of High School, there are no limits to the types of weapons and martial arts styles you may use. It is a secret competition in which you're guaranteed to live even if you lose. $8 million. My wish is $8 million. Would you be able to grant that? He was like, that's it. That's it. Says that? Well, I guess not. Whoosh. Is that all you want with your wish? Well, I like that you're naive. If the money is for your friend, he can even we could even make him recover completely if you won. He's like, what? And my dude he's like, where the hell are you going, bro? He in a helicopter? Oh, you in a jet? What kind of jet? Jet just pops up out of nowhere. It's not a hovercraft. What is that? That's not a Harrier jet. There's no, it just happened to be flying over when you stepped outside. He's like, it's not even possible. I'll be back in a bit. Well then, my dude takes off. Boom. Jetty. First of all, the art style is amazing. Whoever the illustrator is, this is so dope. Oh my God, it looks so good. 64, 65, 66, 67. It'll be enough to cover the hospital bill for this month. It was a good idea to get one more job. Chinese delivery and convenience store cashier. And my guy's going to school. The money is for your friend. We can even make him recover completely. Nope, forget it. It's not like anyone could actually win. Beep, 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 beep. Bruh. He has been in critical condition since midnight. Damn, bro. I'm sorry, but this is definitely not enough for the ICU. Oh, so you brought in money. He was like, this ain't enough. At any rate, you really need some flexibility. That's why I said you have to stay close to me. So it's a flashback. Got it. Beep, 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 beep. Get up. You are the one who refused to give up until the end, so hurry and get up. So my man's basically doing his daily thing every day. Boom, bumps into him. So because of that, thump. Hey, oops. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What to do? Oh, don't worry about it. He's like, boring. And he's like, the hell? Snatches his money. Hey, what's this? He must have a part-time job. Wow. What's this for? A tuition fee? A gift for your girl? A motorbike? iPad? Bastard has a crap ton of money, but always eats ramen. Look at his face. Okay, I'll give it back here. Throws it. I'm feeling generous. Man, bro. This is the type of stuff. These are the type of people that I just want to see get their hands. I just want to see them catch them, bro. Catch the fade real quick. For such a small sum. Man, you got it all over it, bro. Oh, he wrecks them, bro. Boom. Hey, you came. Oh, so it was you. He's shaking. Mad Cow Han. Oh, chill. My dude wrecks my man. You said that if I win, you'd grant me any wish, right? Yes. Oh, so was he talking to him? Hey, you came. And this dude was like, so it was you. So he wasn't talking to him. He was actually talking to your mans. He was like, yeah, I'll compete in the God of High School. Fire! This is tight. This is tight. We didn't even catch this at all. I like seeing that, like, you're seeing his motivation of why, like, the thing, like, we know that why he was there, but the lead up to him making the decision, we never got to see. So it's cool that we're able to see this in the webcomic. That's actually fire. I like that so much. And this wasn't even, like I said, this wasn't really in the episodes, any of the episodes that we've seen. Again, we saw them fighting with each other. You know what I'm saying? We saw them team up and fight in gangs. We saw obviously him in the hospital, him, working his ass off to pay for these bills. But we never saw him decide to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because he got offered. We never saw the offer, and we never saw him turn it down. And then obviously go through this again and say, you know what? I'm making this happen because I can't do this anymore. I love that. That's fire. All right, so now we get Mita's story. Okay, what? You fell again? Anyways, you're so clumsy. Are you learning swordsmanship just to show off? 17-year-old Mincio Seo, currently the best fighter in my school. I like him. Cringe. Okay. Geez, you're so strange. You scored high enough to be in the nation's top 100 on the mock exams. You have a nice body and a pretty face. She's like, oh, what the hell? But your boyfriend is a meathead who only knows how to fight. You bastard, you ate my lunch, didn't you? He recently became the best idiot fighter after knocking down the boss of Dongpa High School. Okay. So he's a fighter. Is he at another school now? Is he somebody that they're going to come across? Are you going to end up fighting him in the tournament at all? Is he that saucy? Haha, seriously. During middle school, you had a one-sided crush on the leader of the student council. And not too long ago, you chased after the leader of the judo club. But now you ended up with the best fighter in school. How come you only pick and choose guys based on their strength? And she was like, because being strong is so cool. She's like, look, I like motherfuckers that are saucy. That's just that's what she's into. So hopeless. After school. They're both like almost embarrassed to be with each other, but they like each other. Hey, what a nice view, huh? Ha. Look at what we have here. You two want to get a room? I owe you for the last time, Mincio Seo. Misuk Choi, you. I love the art style. It's so good. Mita, run, but hurry. Startled. Hurry and go. Okay, she runs off. Knowing that she's a fighter, knowing that she's a swordsman, she runs. Huh, are you guys filming a drama or something? Shut up. Bring it on, you dirty bastards. She's dipping. Huh. Bump. Boom, boom. Up. My man's catching all types of hands right now. That bastard. Huh? What? This dude limping. Monster. Looks like I drew a losing ticket again. He was like, what the fuck? If you're so strong, you should be able to take on 20 guys. And she got the guy face in the back, bro. He like, so are you a man? Like what? Where's your fighting spirit, huh? Why are such struggle with these small wimps? What did you just say? Zombie Biggies, a trio from Dongpa High, aka Triple Avengers. Hard to believe it, but they're teenagers. Moonlight Sword Style 35 dance. Marionettes. Shing! Done. Dance. These motherfuckers over here are fucking doing the Harlem Shake on that ass right now. Let's go. My daughter Mira, in order to reestablish the family Moonlight Sword Style, you must find a good seed. What? You must find a good seed? Like, what you mean? Did I choose dead grain, not a seed? She like, what? A seed? What? Grain? It's annoying to fight one by one. Bring it on. Don't cut her any slack. Would it be a waste if I used... it would be a waste if I used it on you wimps. Yo's family bare hand style, first dance, faucet. She over here wrecked these dudes. Oh, you snapping necks? Bro, you can't be killing kids, bro. You snapping necks right now? It can't. Look at my man's face. She got a man's face, bro. Snap. Broke the neck, bro. Flinch. Miss Mita sold 25th successor of the Moonlight Sword Style. O's here, bro. You're qualified to participate in the God of High School. Can't meet her eyes. Ooh, what? Pardon? Swordsmanship genius made at age 17 confirms her participation in God of High School, only to find good seed, as if it's to maintain the moonlight sword style. Meanwhile, the zombies are still dancing. Dude, they're still getting smacked right now, bro. And dead grain. One hurt, poor soul. First of all, my man's... So did she just break up with my dude because he wasn't strong enough? And was she only looking for a dude to give her that pump so she could have a strong baby? Like, what? So right off top, like the first episode of God of High School, we're in the tournament already, right? We're in like the preliminary stuff. We don't really get anybody's backstory truly in this first scenario at all. In this first episode. The first episode here, we get their journey to the tournament. So this is like the first 3 episodes in the webcomic seem like a prelude to the first episode of God of High School in the anime, which is really cool because, again, I feel like a lot of times people like to compare and pick which one is better, as opposed to saying, yo, this will support the anime. And that's what it feels like to me. I feel like I'm just getting more reinforced story for the stuff that I'm watching, because there are going to be some things that I prefer to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see fights. Reading fights and seeing stills are really cool, but I want to see them move. I want to see the movement. I want to hear the music, the buildup of emotion with the music. I want to see tonality. I want to see colors kind of shift emotions in a scene, build suspense, holding scenes, and, doing camera moves to bring out more emotion in scenes. You don't really get that in a comic, right? You get stills and you get cool little moments, which is really awesome. And the illustration is beautiful, by the way, which is really awesome. So I feel like the adaptation, they had so much to go off of. But seeing some of this stuff would be amazing to see. Like her, like I only know this neck snapping situation is because we saw it, right? We saw a similar scenario when what she did to Mori, right? She went up and just snapped him, but we saw that like the 3rd episode. I was like, what? Or we saw it the 2nd episode, I think. Yeah, it was like the middle of the 2nd episode. We saw, when she snapped my dude's neck. We saw this scenario happen for the first time. But in here, it's showing that it's happened before. So I know what this kind of looks like. But seeing it, right? Seeing her do this would be really cool. Her smacking these dudes, talking about dance, seeing her dance around. But you're kind of seeing what her motivations are, why she's picking strong people, is because she's so focused on the moonlight style that everything that she's doing is kind of predicated on what her grandfather was telling her. Hey, you need to have a good seed. You need to make sure this lives on for a long period of time. You're responsible for this, right? Because you're not the son, you can't pass on genetically what, the family. So you got to make sure, I got to make sure my husband's on point. He's got to be on point, because once he lay that egg and we drop that seed in there, you got to be A-okay. So I feel like her motivation we're seeing it here. Because before, just in the anime, we don't really get that, right? We see the episode of her when she is during the wedding sequence. We kind of get an idea of her there saying, all right, I will marry you because of what you can do as far as putting the style on the map. As opposed to here, where it's like, look, they're talking about pregnancy. They're talking about family lines, family tree. Like, you need to make sure that whoever you're having a baby with is viable, is like, okay, you're saucy and you're going to pass these genetics down to our son to continue our lineage. Like, so it's a little bit different on how we received it in the anime versus this, but I'm really liking that we're getting this backstory for sure. And we haven't yet in the webcomic come across them meeting each other yet, so I'm excited to see what that how that comes about. So yeah, very exciting though. Very, very exciting. I like this so far quite a bit. Again, I can't stress enough the illustration. The illustration is awesome. The detail and the story in the first 3 chapters, the first 3 episodes of the webcomic give us a ton of information. Now, I do believe that this information given an episode of the anime would probably be a couple of, like, these 3 chapters would be 1 episode for sure. Of just meeting people, because it's all of this is really like story, a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of dialogue sequences. So having this go, it's probably going to be a good maybe half an hour episode to potentially like a 45-minute special first episode if you're taking all of this dialogue. And I think a lot of people that, you know, they're like, oh, well, I really wish that God of High School had more of this stuff in it, I think have to kind of take a step back and understand how many lines of dialogue actually translate into minutes of anime. And talking about, again, suspense, building breaks within those things, that takes time, you know what I'm saying? Because emotion, you have to change that in a visual standpoint when it comes to something being animated. So, yeah, I think this is awesome. This is so dope. It's so good. Let me know your guys' thoughts, though, guys, in the comments down below. Have you read the webcomic yet? And if you have, what are your thoughts on the webcomic? Do you enjoy it? And also, if you guys haven't read the webcomic yet, and this is your first time seeing these 3 chapters, what are your thoughts on it? And do you guys like this interface? This interface is so good. I love it. You just go to the top and it gives you like your chapters or whatever to go for. You don't have to scroll right to the top. You just literally bring your mouse to the top of the screen and you get the little next chapter situation. So I love that. But then obviously the interface itself. Do you guys like this whole webtoon scenario on the browser or on your phone? Let me know, and make sure you guys download the application. Check it out, guys. And if you guys have recommendations, if you guys are already on the Webtoon app and you're like, yo, check this webcomic out or this one out, send them to me so I can add them to my list. Because I'm actually really excited to read more on here. I know Noblesse is coming to Crunchyroll as well, and I heard it's huge on here also. So I will be checking that out. So if you guys want me to do any type of reactions to Noblesse, obviously I do Tower of God every week as well. So let me know if you guys like this format, if you guys like the app. I want to know those things in the comments down below. And also, again, huge shout out to Webtoon for helping us with this video and putting these comparisons together, because I feel, again, this is a really great support for the anime. And I feel like the people that are only watching the anime, you're missing a really cool experience here because you're getting so much more story depth. And, you know, now I feel like when I watch the next episode, I'm gonna have more of a connection to these characters even more now. So I'm actually really excited. And if you guys want to check out my other read actions or reactions to Tower of God or God of High School, those links will be right here to the side. Other than that, guys, I will catch you guys in the next one. Till then, stay geeked.